Hello everyone! So, just a few short days ago, some really big news was finally announced for what's next for Stardew Valley. And the big thing to take away from that most of you are probably here for is the release date. Well, the patch unfortunately isn't coming till early next year, with beta starting for the end of this year. The multiplayer update will be coming to both consoles and the PC, with the console starting with Switch. I believe the PC is getting its beta and everything first, as it usually does. I know that feels like a long time to wait considering it's been a while since we've had an update for this game, but given its history, I think it's going to be worth the wait. They want to make sure everything's done right the same way Stardew Valley was right from the beginning. So, have a little patience, you won't be disappointed with the result, I'm very confident in that. Alright, so now that we got the important release date information out of the way, go ahead and subscribe and we'll go over some of the other important details that are coming with this update. Now, the way multiplayer is expected to work is shortly after your adventure starts, Robin offers to build you up to 3 cabins, which should be awesome provided it works considering she's never actually around when you need her. Each one of these cabins can be used by one of your friends, aka slaves. They will be your farmhands. They can do pretty much anything the main character can. The main player will also have full control over what time the day ends, in other words, what time you guys go to sleep at, and how long you spend at festivals, so how long you spend dealing with this kind of stuff. At first, I really didn't like this idea very much at all, having one person have control over the schedule for the other 3, but then I realized there's not really any better way to do that, and from the times I played the multiplayer mod, we have to do the same thing there. Everyone agrees what time you want to go to bed, everyone's usually pretty good about it, you have your schedule, you're all working together anyway, so if something needs to get done, you'll all be working on it. If you guys are all done, you'll be happy to go to bed. Anyone who doesn't agree with the schedule of the others needs to be given a warm bottle and put to bed anyway. It sounds like a server won't be necessary to play with each other, everything will be done through Steam, invite sent via Steam. I've always really liked this style, it's really simple, really easy to use, really user friendly, never seem to have any issues with it, so I'm really happy about that. One of the really cool features they're adding to this that I'm really excited about is the fact that you'll be able to marry your friends, or farmhands, whatever you want to call them. This was a really thoughtful addition that a lot of people are really happy about so far. I for one can't wait to make it super weird with everyone that I play with. I just wonder if people are going to find it less awkward to actually marry me or reject me on the spot. At this point, local multiplayer, split screen, things like that aren't planned to be implemented, it'll all be online via Steam. Also, there won't be any PvP, so you won't be able to enjoy any of the amazing combat with friends. So far they say the bulk of the work has been rewriting all those lines of code to implement the multiplayer, which is actually a huge amount of work, and they said they've already gone through over 15,000 lines of code. I can only imagine what an undertaking it is to do that to a game that wasn't really originally intended to have multiplayer. You've got to redo basically everything and have it live up to its awesome quality. One thing that I am really curious about is the farmhands, how they're going to handle NPC relationships and how that's going to affect you and your relationships. There's a whole bunch of different dynamics there they're going to have to explore. Not sure how far they're going to delve into it, but the social aspect of this game has always been really popular with people, so that's really going to be one of the deciding factors on whether or not this update is hugely approved or not. For example, if I marry Haley again for the billionth time, and one of my farmhands marries her sister, does that change anything between them? Does it make the relationships any different? If I divorce Haley and then marry Emily, stealing her from my farmhand, would that make a difference? It would probably make my farmhand mad. But I want to see how the characters interact with each other. It would be really interesting to see more social interaction between them. Also, there's a lot more dialogue. There's a lot out there already, but it's pretty easy to add in there. There's lots of mods that do it, but more dialogue always makes the game feel fresh. So, as I said, the beta testing will begin the end of this year with the full patch being released sometime early next year. Consoles will get the patch, it will be on the PC of course. PC will probably get first priority as it always does. Once the beta starts, all the modders are going to be encouraged to update their mods. The creator of Stardew Valley has always been really supportive of mods, which I've always found really cool. It gives people a chance to put their own little twist on games, make tweaks, whatever they want to do. There's been some really cool mods so far, so far this has been a really great game, a really great community. This will also be a bigger patch than normal, and that is one of my concerns. I am hoping it's going to just be more than a multiplayer update. I hope they add some new content to the game, whether that's a few new areas, a few new characters, something along those lines. It would be really nice to see. It's been a while since we had anything really new and fresh added to the game. I understand that adding multiplayer is a huge thing in itself, but then you're basically just playing the same game again with your friends, which would be cool, don't get me wrong, I do like that, but to add a little more content too, even just a little bit, would make a world of difference. If not, really won't be the end of the world. There's lots of great mods like the ones I'm playing with now that give you new areas, new things to play with. They're always coming out, always being updated, always being tweaked. I might even try and make a mod or two myself one day if I think I could do it without screwing it up majorly and giving up and crying. And I do want to reiterate, I know this is a long time to wait for this next update. It's been quite a while since our last one. There's still another 6 months to go at least. That is as long as there's not any problems. But I do feel like it will be worth the wait. I think they're going to be adding a lot of content. And I know they just want to get it right. The same way they did right from the beginning. It took one man a long time to make this game, but he got it so perfect and so right. I think he just wants that same result again. I'd rather wait and have a good result than have them rush it out, have a broken game, things that don't really work. I hate when games do that, makes people lose a lot of interest, just makes the game feel really unpolished, really bad, like the creators just don't care, and I don't want that. That's certainly not the case for Stardew Valley, never has been. Alright, so if you haven't seen my channel before, go ahead and check it out, lots of other videos in there already, new videos up all the time. And let me know what you thought of this video. I'm trying to take a little more time and effort to do some nicer editing, better quality content, blah blah blah, all that crap. So if you liked it, hit that like button, let me know in the comments whatever you want to do. If you didn't like it, let me know that too. I want to know so I can make videos better. I always want to be improving, so anything I can be doing better, let me know. Don't be shy. I can handle it. If I don't like the feedback, I'll just take it out on my wife and kids. She'll get a divorce, they'll get turned into doves, life's good again. Other than that, hope you like this one. Thanks for watching.